Hello everybody, Mckenzie here. This channel is all about you getting a life that you're crazy about, passionate about, that fulfills you in every way possible. And this week, of course, we're talking about trust. And it is a gorgeous day here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and since I'm always trying to be more fulfilled and love my life just a little bit more, I'm sitting out on the patio because the weather is absolutely perfect here. I think it's in the high 70s and I'm sitting in the shade. The temperature is just right. Today we're talking about trust and specifically learning to trust yourself, because that can be very difficult. But I believe if you want to accomplish the life you want to accomplish, you have got to learn to trust yourself. So today I have 7 strategies to help you get from where you are now into a space where you trust yourself. Trust yourself to accomplish the things you want to accomplish, to become the person you want to become, to go out there and live the life that you want to live. So stay with me. We're going to start right now with step number 1. And step number 1 is to let go of the past. So many of us carry the past forward with us in our lives. We don't let go of the things that we need to let go of. Maybe something bad happened to you, maybe somebody told you something about yourself, maybe you haven't always followed through on your goals. And what happens is a pattern starts to form, and pretty soon, we go from being way up here to we don't believe in ourselves, we believe in ourselves a little bit less, and pretty soon we stop trying altogether. So if you're down in here, the first step you need to take is you need to let go of all of that baggage you're carrying forward with you and step into the new you, step into the person you want to be. The second strategy I want to talk about today is you avoiding the people in your life who undermine your sense of self-trust. And I think we all have these people in our lives. These are the people who make us feel like we're not good enough, who don't really listen to us. Maybe they're just so negative in their own life, they make us feel negative about our lives. And it's time that we get rid of these people. It's important, if you want to move forward, that you trust yourself. And if you're surrounding yourself with people who don't trust you or who don't trust themselves, you're going to struggle to create your own sense of self-trust. I know for me, I used to be really bad at this. I used to have a lot of trouble setting boundaries in my life and often would allow people to dictate my sense of self-worth and self-value to me. But I don't do that anymore. Nowadays, if people don't make me feel good about myself, I don't want them around. I don't want to have them as part of my life because I want to feel powerful in my life. I want to know that I'm capable of achieving the things that I want to achieve. So I tend to surround myself with people who are extremely positive and happy and motivated in their lives because that's who I want to be. Those are the kind of people I want to hang out with. So do the same thing for yourself. Think about who it is that's undermining you and who it is that's supporting you and helping guide you and give you strength in your life. Spend more time over here with these people and less time over here with people who aren't helping you achieve what you want to achieve in your life. Strategy number 3 is a difficult one for most of us. It's to follow through on the promises you make to yourself. And I can't tell you how often we lie to ourselves. We say we're going to do something and then we don't do it. And what happens? Every time we don't keep a promise to ourselves, we undermine a little bit of our self-trust. We think, oh, well, I don't follow through ever anyway, or I'm never going to accomplish that because I don't follow through. It ends up becoming a reason for us to punish ourselves instead of a reason for us to celebrate ourselves. Think of one small promise you can make to yourself that you're going to be able to keep. Don't set these extremely large goals that there's no way you can follow through on them. You're just setting yourself up for failure. You're creating a situation where you're not going to be able to trust yourself in the future. And what's going to happen is you'll stop trying. If you continue to set goals you can't achieve, eventually you're going to stop trying at all. You're just going to say, it's not worth it, I never follow through anyway. So think about what are the smaller, more manageable goals you can set for yourself and follow through on. Strategy number 4 is to live by your values. I can think of a lot of circumstances in our lives where we don't honor or follow through on the values that are important to us in our life. If you don't understand your values, I have a great video to help you create your values. I think it's important that each of us knows what our core values are. Know what's important to us at a core level. For example, for me, one of my top value is freedom. And that's freedom of choice, ability to pick and choose what it is that I'm doing in my life, which is part of why I like being self-employed and being an entrepreneur, because I can make decisions about my life that if I worked a 9 to 5, I wouldn't be able to do. If I want to work in the evenings and take the morning off, I'm more than willing and capable of doing that. I don't have to ask anybody or check in. I'm just able to do that. So think about what values are important to you in your life. Maybe it's to be more giving. Maybe it's to go to church every week. If you're not doing that, you're undermining your sense of trust in yourself, because essentially you're not following through on your needs. You're not following through and honoring your values. Strategy number 5 is to build on your successes. So often in our lives, we're looking at where we failed. We're saying, oh, I didn't get that accomplished. I didn't follow through on that. I didn't get that done. And we end up beating ourselves up. One of the strategies to learning to trust yourself more is to look at your successes. Where did you succeed in your life and build on that? So you might set a goal for yourself, and even if you don't achieve the goal, maybe you made 3 of the 5 steps to get there this week, let's say, or got 3 of the 5 items done off of your to-do list. Build on that instead of saying, oh, well, I didn't get 2 items done, or I didn't finish what I set out to start. Instead, say to yourself, all right, I got these 3 things done. Where can I go from here? Because if you're focusing on your failures, you're going to be less motivated, less excited, less interested in carrying yourself forward. And you're going to end up not trusting yourself to accomplish things in the future. Strategy number 6 sounds easy, but is difficult in practice. And that is be kind to yourself. So often we look at the negative. We look for where we failed. We look at how we're not good enough, how we don't measure up to somebody else, or what someone else has accomplished in their lives. You need to get good at being nice to this person, because if you're mean to yourself, why would you ever trust yourself? If somebody came up to you on the street and said you're not good enough, would you trust that person? Probably not. You'd probably be very upset and angry with them and think, well, that's not who I am. Be kind to you. The more gentle you are with yourself, and the more you empower yourself to go after what it is you want, the more you're going to learn to trust yourself. And I think the more you trust yourself, the stronger you're going to become, the better able you're going to be to accomplish your goals and go after the things you really want in your life. Strategy number 7 is don't give up on yourself. If you don't believe in yourself and create a path for you to achieve your dreams, no one else is going to do it for you. So if you give up on you, everybody else is going to give up on you. If you believe in you, the world around you will bring together what it is you need to do what you want to do in your life. All right, those were the 7 strategies to developing self-trust in your life. It's so important, if you want to accomplish your dreams and go after what it is you want to go after, that you trust this person right here, that you trust your ability, you trust your strength, you trust your intelligence, you trust that you're capable of achieving what it is you want to achieve. Without that, you're probably going to be stagnant in your life. You're probably going to struggle. So learn how to trust yourself. Practice. It's going to take time. Most of us have been so hard on ourselves, and we've considered ourselves a failure for so long that we don't even really know where to start. So pick one strategy at a time and focus on it. Develop it. Work on it. And once you become proficient at it, then start one of the other strategies and focus on it. I guarantee you're going to be so much happier if you learn to trust you. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about how you can utilize self-trust to be more courageous in your life, to go after those dreams that are just burning in you to be lived. Again, my name is Mckenzie Haglund. If you've enjoyed today's video, I ask that you click on the like button. Better yet, subscribe to my channel. I would be honored to help you build a life that you're crazy about. Thank you.